I'm Justin Ratliff.
I'm Corey Blair.
And we are the Cinnamon.
And today is Netflix Friday.
And what are we going to be reviewing today? Oh, just a little movie called Birdemic.
Birdemic is a movie about a bunch of birds attacking this city, and it has something to do with global warming and all that other stuff, but Birdemic, here we go.
It's Birdemic.
I'm not worried about these black birds. They're not the dangerous animal. It's the human species that's the dangerous, menacing, and terrifying animal.
Woo! Big sale, $1 million. Netflix Friday, here we are. It's one of the hidden gems on the Netflix Instant Stream. Now, one of our friends introduced this movie to us, but I wasn't aware it was on Netflix
I wasn't either.
Until just the other day. So, what the heck? How about we turn this on the Instant Stream and give it a watch? And
man,
what? I don't even know what there is to say.
I honestly don't know what to say about it.
Now, earlier on our Netflix review series, we did Troll 2, which
is notorious for being a good, bad movie.
But this movie, good lord, it was just a bad.
Just bad.
Like, oh my, like, who edited this? Who did any of this?
Editing, that's the main, like, especially with the sound, the cuts that, like, the audio, it makes it almost unwatchable.
The audio was completely horrible.
Alone.
Just not even talking about the acting or anything like that. Just the way it was put together was completely just horrible.
So many long, dragged-on shots. So much unnecessary.
Do we have to see this guy drive everywhere? Do we? Do we have to see everywhere he goes? And then just every scene, it's like they stretched it as long as possible. Like they were trying to get this to be like a 90-minute movie. Is that?
I know what.
That had to be what it was.
You don't see a bird for the first...
Oh, the first 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Completely ridiculous. It's just, I guess, a love story between this guy and girl who... This girl who is playing that part just looks like she's an Oscar-worthy contender.
The performances in this movie make her look like Meryl Streep. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, good lord. I don't even know.
Like, halfway through the movie, one of my friends was like, she's not that bad. And I was like, she's that bad? It's just everyone else is making her look that good.
Like, what was the budget for this thing? And then just the CG birds, like, I don't even know if can you even call that CG? I don't even know if that's good. Just what, I don't know what that was. Those birds were completely horrible.
And the noise that they kept on making was so, I just made me want to claw my eyes out.
Don't even talk about, that was the most annoying noise I've ever heard in a movie, honestly. It was just completely terrible.
It generated some good laughs, but I don't think they were worth it.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it up in the ranks of Troll 2 in the room.
Not at all. The biggest thing for bad movies with me is if I can feel like the director has like a passion, like he's passionate about what he's making, even though it's failing. But I didn't feel that here. Like the Ed Wood factor. Like he really believed in what he was making. He really believed he was making something good, even though it sucked.
It just felt like they put it together as quickly as possible to say that they made a 90-minute movie. And I don't know any other way to explain it. Like, I wanted, after watching the trailer and a couple of YouTube reviews, I was like, maybe this will just be like all the other bad movies that were funny to watch. But I would never watch this movie again.
Probably not.
I wouldn't even watch it if a friend hadn't seen it. I would just be like, go watch it yourself. I really don't want to see this again. Because it didn't have, I don't think it had enough moments, enough of that, like, the it factor of a bad movie.
You could probably find a video with, it's probably got like 10 minutes of good laughs. But other than that, there's really not even a whole lot of talking. It's a lot of long shots with some cheesy music and a bunch of birds like making that annoying sound.
It was just awful. That's all.
It's bad.
Everything about it was bad. I can't really think of any redeeming qualities about it that I could say was good.
Yeah, there's nothing good to say about it, honestly.
It sucked. But you should go watch it. Just to say that you've watched Birdemic, Shock and Terror.
I mean, I understand how this is considered a cult classic now, and I understand how it has a following, and that's cool. But it's just not for me. I don't know.
It's just stupid. And then just throughout the movie, it was like they were pushing some kind of go green message on you. Like, I don't even know what that was about.
Ridiculous.
Like, where did that even come from? Was that the point of this movie to, like, try to...
Obviously, it was the point of the movie.
But why would they choose Bird... I don't understand. Like, why use this as an outlet to get people to go green? Like, what? I don't even know.
Birds spontaneously combusting and...
Because of global warming. Global warming is to blame for this entire
sounding
movie.
like airplanes.
If global warming is the reason that this movie was being made, I'm about to go get an electric car and all that stuff just to prevent the second one from being made. Maybe that was what the point was. This movie's so bad, global warming caused it. Everybody stop doing what you're doing. Let's make a better Earth.
Alfred Hitchcock did all there was to do with a movie about birds killing people. The lead actor in this thing is... I don't even want to say anything because I'm afraid I'll hurt his feelings.
I'm sure he knows he was awful.
Maybe... I mean, I haven't looked deep into this thing. Maybe they were trying to make a bad movie, and if they were...
You did a good job making a bad movie! If you haven't seen the movie, you won't get that. But... So, Birdemic, overall, what do you think?
Rating is hard for me because it can either go 0 or it can go... I can give it a few for the laughs that it gave me. I'll give it half of a cinnamon roll just because it did generate some laughs, but the annoying editing and all that just made it not worth it to me.
Looking back on it, the whole time I was watching, I was like, man, this sucks. I want to give it 0 cinnamon rolls. This isn't even that enjoyable. But I guess at the end of it, it was alright to watch just because it had some funny parts, but it wasn't anything spectacular bad movie-wise, so I'm going to go with the 0.5 cinnamon rolls. Take 1 cinnamon roll, cut that right in half, and that's what you got for this movie.
That's a 1 out of 10.
It's a 1 out of 10 right there. That's pretty much horrible. But... I guess if you got some free time, you should go watch it if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sure more people will enjoy it better than we did. You need to feed this movie to the birds.
So, have you viewed Birdemic, Shock and Terror? Are you going to view it? Have you heard about it? Anything Birdemic related, you go right ahead and tell us all about that in the comments. Just go, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Come back in the comments, tell us all about Birdemic.
Make sure to like the video, subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, go to our website,
cinnamonreviews.com. Everything cinnamon related right there, all in one website for you. And then we got these t-shirts right here, all the stuff, info below in the description. And I'm Corey Blair.
I'm Justin Ratliff.
And we are the Cinnamon. And please, everyone out in the world, try your best to go green, where we won't have to see another movie like this. We might get green shirts instead of these orange ones after this.
We're going to have to.
We're going to spread the message. Cinnamon are going green.
This is Birdemic. Don't you just wanna forget it? Don't you wanna regret it? Who will survive?
Why would birds do something like that? I mean, why would they just attack?
I don't know.